Despite the difficulties in operations management, the objective is to balance the organization's costs and maximize profitability in any scenario. Let's look at the most worrying problems in operations management that may be keeping you up at night. Don't worry, you are not alone. Streamlining processes. Every area of the firm has something to improve, even if the organization has been performing the same task for years. As with any business, there will always be areas that need to be updated. As the manager, you must track market changes, consumer trends, and government regulations on a regular basis. It is critical for you to be adaptable in these areas in order for the company to stay open and competitive. Scheduling a regular procedure audit will assist you in detecting areas that are slowing down the company. Being proactive in this scenario may prevent problems in operations management from getting out of hand and becoming a problem before they reach your attention. Extreme care should be exercised when performing data entry, since minor mistakes can add up and be costly to an organization, especially if they are repeated many times. The problem frequently has to do with unclear procedures, vague standards, and conflicting implementation in rules. It might be more difficult to lead people back to the correct path when they have been accustomed to a wrong method. Operations management has several problems, one of which is detecting and correcting flaws in procedures. Consumer satisfaction. Customer approval is a key indicator of performance in operations management, and it must be prioritized and continuously monitored. Customer satisfaction is affected by such activities as processing returns, investigating complaints, and addressing concerns. Dependability is one of the most important qualities for ensuring the success of operations, according to studies. Customers will be more loyal to your business if you deliver consistent, quick, and dependable customer service. Customers are aware that the product or service that they buy may contain issues. They anticipate a positive experience, however, to make up for the inconvenience. It is your duty to ensure that client problems are addressed promptly and adequately. Internal conflicts. In operations management, there are numerous unavoidable challenges. It is your responsibility as a manager to diffuse quarrels and lead everyone to an agreeable conclusion that all parties can accept. When everyone is in a bad mood and rushing to meet deadlines and targets, the chance of it happening isn't nil, especially when many are stressed out. Teams from various departments are frequently the ones that clash because of disparate goals. For example, the development manufacturing team may come into conflict with the marketing team since the former sells goods and services that the latter understands are beyond reach. To make matters worse, the finance department may put additional pressure on the development crew to do what the marketing team wants because once finished, the project has the potential to generate a substantial profit. Clashes between teams deplete the productivity and efficiency of an entire company. This is a kind of situation that operations management may get stuck on. Establishing clear-cut standards that everyone in the firm must adhere to might help resolve this problem. To guarantee that everyone is on the same page when it comes to the company's goals, capabilities, and limitations, open communication must be enforced across departments. Productivity concerns. Finding methods to increase productivity is one of the issues you will face in operations management. It's part of your job to push people to work more efficiently, quickly, and productively, but the onus is on the technique. Those who are already putting out their best efforts might be at their wits' end. Pushing people to do more without first assessing the workload, capacity, or situation may have the opposite effect of encouraging them to reach their full potential. The ideal approach to tackle operational management problems is to have the proper measurements in place. Create KPIs to measure each employee's performance and see which areas may be improved to boost productivity and efficiency. For those who do not pass the test, offer assistance programs that can be led by more experienced and senior team members. If you give someone clear instructions before they start working, they are less likely to make mistakes. Business continuity. The COVID pandemic has introduced new operational difficulties as it continues to upend established methods and long-term objectives. In situations like these, there is no room for dawdling since the company is provided with only two options: to develop or die. You must devise methods to endure and flourish during a crisis with restricted production, restricted supply, disrupted workforce availability, uncertainty in rules, and seesawing market demands. With a changing climate, we need to rethink the way in which we operate and create new solutions to keep market relevance and customer demand. Want to dive deeper into operations management tips? Check out the playlist on screen now.